Hello, everybody. It is Saturday, February 22nd, 2025. We're out in McMinnville, Oregon. This is kind of a part two. We started off at the Aviation Museum. Salute to you, fine sir. And now, as you can see, we're over at the Evergreen Space Museum. So, we saw all kinds of cool airplanes and stuff on the other side. We're gonna go see what kind of cool stuff they got on the Space Museum side. So hang tight, we'll be right back.
Hello.
Alright, so. Excellent. Right this way into space. And there's our giant flag that we saw from outside. Excellent. Alright. I have to make a nature call first. We'll be right back. Alright, so let's go in here. Ah, sweet eagle. Speaking of the Eagles, NFL Super Bowl champions this year. Let's not forget. Alright. Oh, these are all showing the same thing. I was like, wait a minute. A view of Uranus. I've never seen such a clear view of Uranus. Here's my constellation. Let's see. What's yours? Here's the producers. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Interesting. Alright, so I guess this is just the introduction hallway. The dawn of the space age. Kind of looks like when Trump looked at the eclipse. Oh, look at that. Get a little closer. Can you guys hear that? That's Sputnik. Interesting. Sputnik 1. Boy, it's tiny. 23 inches in diameter. Interesting. Wow, that's a pretty big rocket there. Is this the model of the Death Star? Is that what that is? Pretty sure the Death Star is not real. What the heck is that? That is weird, huh? Some wild, wacky stuff. Interesting. V2 rockets. This is what the Germans used in a lot of their rockets. World War II's V2 engines. Rather large engine. Oh, yeah, duh. That's what this is right here. That's pretty crazy to think, with the limited tools and the limited everything they had back in the 1940s, 30s, that someone could imagine this, much less create it. That's pretty wild. A lot goes into that. Oh, the producer's pointing out some facts here. Let's see. Yeah, they had to go underground because the V2 production facilities became one of the main targets of all the bombing runs. And then, of course, like America always does, we got the spoils of war. So we know you're a Nazi, Werner von Braun, but come on over and make us some rockets. We'll be cool. All right. That's not a very big exhaust port for this big of a rocket. It's only 18 inches maybe. That's pretty large. U.S. Army. Monkey Knot, Abel and Baker. They had this dude. Are you kidding? In one of those? No way. This thing is no bigger than, well, the biggest one here in the middle is maybe 2 feet. And these other two are maybe 1'10" or something. And they're saying this little dude rode inside of one of them. Man, that had to be uncomfortable. Now we go from that moderate engine over to this monster. Holy smokes. This thing is an engine. 4 blasters coming at you. Lots of rocket engines. If anybody wants to learn how to build a rocket engine, this is the place to be. Now we're getting over to the big stuff. This one seems unnamed. Don't know who the owner of that one is. There's a capsule over there. Splashed down in the ocean in that. Yikes. I think this is a simulation of inside the capsule. So, this is, I think, just for kids to play with. It's not legit, darn it. Another engine. The Prima Donna. Huh, this is pretty cool. An actual panel from the real. Interesting.
We have vowed that we shall not see space filled
Kennedy's
with weapons of
speech.
mass destruction, but with instruments of knowledge and understanding. Yet the vows of this nation can only be fulfilled if we in this nation are first, and therefore we intend to be first. We set sail on this new sea.
Probably can't hear that.
Because there is new knowledge.
All right. I thought that was a legit capsule, but I think it's just for kids to play with.
But maybe it mimics the size.
I doubt it. Maybe. Wow. I never realized. I think these are all the iterations of our rockets. Of course, the space shuttle, Saturn. I never realized how big the SpaceX rockets are. Even bigger than the Saturn rocket. This thing's huge. The scale compared to all these other ones. That's pretty massive. Got all the Gemini guys. Gemini 2. That's pretty cool. But we want to go over here and check out this giant Air Force rocket. This is probably the engine for the Titan 1. This engine is massive. Everything in here is just an insane marvel of engineering. And this rocket is so big, it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Comes all the way down to the floor and keeps going down another 2 flights of stairs to the bottom. This thing is big, big, big. And this is really cool display. They got the rescue chopper that goes and gets the guys carrying the capsule. That's pretty cool. I wonder, that almost looks to be a legit capsule that came back on re-entry with the, I don't think they added those burn marks. I think that's real. That's pretty cool if that's the case. All right. Titan 1, the first rocket ever launched from an underground silo. Tricky, tricky. Look at the size of this crazy control panel. These are responsible for pumping all the different things into the rocket. vehicle pressurization, nitrogen pressure control. Interesting. Ah, there's a Skylab docking module. So you're trusting this door to keep outer space out. Yikes. Oh, this is the airlock. Wow, pretty simple. Well, I won't say that. Quite a few controls up here, hard to see. Interesting. Oh wow, the lunar lander. Look at the size of this mega engine. You got that right. That's a good name. Oh, and the Moonwalker. This was before Michael Jackson was the Moonwalker. Pretty funky. It's Russian, eh? Interesting. So advanced for back then. Television cameras, chemical analysis system. Crazy. Oh, sorry, Mom. See you're calling, but I'm busy doing a video right now. Call you back later. This is a lunar lander. A space suit. Boy, that thing looks bulky and uncomfortable as heck. This is pretty cool though. All these, they seem to be all the way around the sides. I assume they're directional thrusters. There's some more over here. Pretty nifty. Now, you've seen what this Russian moon buggy looked like. Right here. It's so weird. And then, of course, you look at the USA. USA! Our moon buggy rules. Now look at that. Doesn't that look like fun? The wheels are made of some kind of, well, I don't know if they're made of it or encased. I can't really tell. Got some kind of crazy chainmail. And then they got these bands that go across. I guess for traction. Oh, here's a better view from the front. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Wild. I wonder why everything needed to be covered. Looks like gold tinfoil. And as you can see, a lot of the landing craft and stuff is covered with, I wonder if it's just some kind of insulation or if it's to reflect radiation or something. Top speed was only 8 miles an hour. But every time it hit a bump in the low gravity, it took flight. Now that would be fun. And the engines, oh, here's one of the, where they separate. Even that's not just some simple ring of metal. Look at the inside of this. This is insane. Just the inside of this thing is crazy. Look at all the stuff that is in here. And I'm pretty sure this is just the part that pops off and floats away when they separate. The amount of stuff and wiring and tubing and ducting is just nuts. Wow. Good thing I wasn't in charge of the space program, or we wouldn't even been able to have paper airplanes yet. Well, that's an interesting looking get-up. Fleer. Interesting. That's what I deliver. Huh. Timeout. I don't know if you guys have the security clearance for this. Okay, so back on topic. Got some strange aircraft over here. A hummingbird, never heard of that. Pretty cool. Weird looking helicopter. There's some badass helicopters there. Army, Air Force. Oh yeah. A couple cool helicopters here. Got the Air Force Rescue Chopper. These little tiny guys. Oh my goodness, I think I just saw the Blackbird over here. Did not know they had that in here. The SR, I believe it's SR-71 Blackbird. Let's see how good my memory is when we get over to the sign that says what it is. I saw one take off once. That was pretty awesome. It went up to the end of the runway, took flight, and then went straight up in the air until you couldn't see it anymore. And that only took about 2.5 seconds. It was crazy. Yeah, called it. My memory still works. SR-71 Blackbird. Definitely a killer plane. Twin seater. Nice and sleek. Fast. Alright, look at the engine on this thing. Crazy. Holy smokes. And you thought your car engine was hard to work on. Forget about it.
Number one, Russ, the target we talked about the other day, that's yours, number two. Bonnie will give you number three, okay?
They have these every so often around here. Little theater chairs you can sit in and you can check out whatever little show they're playing.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. Lower left-hand corner.
Okay. We caught up? Hey, Don, take a
Interesting.
look at this. Look at this, got a new investment in number three. Okay.
So these planes must be old enough now. This stuff's all declassified. Or surely you couldn't stick a camera up inside there and look around. Pretty astounding, though. I saw it take off from, what was the name of that base? It's right next to Lackland Air Force. Was it McCord? No, not McCord. That's in Seattle. It'll come to me. All right. Whoa. Oh, this is the spy, the anti-radar plane, the Nighthawk, F-117 Nighthawk. Man, the cockpit in that is tiny. Top speed 684. That's what I'm talking about. Get up and get moving. And we got the old Russian MiG. Now this used to be the crown jewel. The F-15 Eagle, baby. This used to be the shizzy of dogfighting. You got up against one of these bad boys, you can forget about it. Pretty cool here. You can see the slots where your weapons and stuff go. Pretty awesome. All right, well, it looks like they have another room over here. I don't know if we can get into it. Looks like it's full of telescopes and stuff. Collins Aerospace, Wilsonville. We'll go there too. Oh wow. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get in here to look at these. They have some super cool looking telescopes. Boy, I'd like to look through one of those. Look at the size of these things. That'd be pretty awesome. Carlton Observatory. Is that a meteorite? Oh, wow. Wow, unusually heavy. I'd say that little thing weighs probably 2 pounds. Just that little piece. What are these? Stone meteor. Northwest Africa. An iron meteorite. Where's that from? Argentina. 4,000 to 6,000 years ago. That's pretty old. Doesn't feel much different than a regular rock. All right, everyone. I guess this is it for the Space Museum. Go back and check out part 1 for the Flight Museum of Airplanes. As always, please hit the thumbs up. Click that subscribe button. It's free. And share with somebody. And we'll be back soon with another video. As always, there's more coming. And if you guys want to check anything out, or you want me to go someplace and check it out for you, let me know in the comments. Until next time, peace out.